Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH and today I'm showing you my all-wheel drive drift tune for this 1969 Dodge Charger RT. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. Alright, let's move on. This thing's got 1500 horsepower. It's an absolute blast. It's an A800. It's on stock tire compound. Let's get into it and show you guys everything that I've done. So we've got the 8.9 liter V8, and it sounds really good. It really does. It's got the all-wheel drive drivetrain swap. All right, it's got nothing in the front, nothing in the back, and nothing in the front. Couldn't do anything. I really couldn't do anything to the front. All right, look at this. All would go up to an S1 class. Couldn't have it, so we just left it looking stock. It looks absolutely beautiful. Anyways, here we got a stock tire compound, stock width in the front, stock width in the rear to maximize that slide. All right, we are not using my TC105N rims that I like to use. I'm actually using these, the WorkX JDM Concept GT5 rims. My rims I like to use is right here, but as you can tell, it takes me up to an S1 801, and I want to have an A-class build for this vehicle with, 1500 horsepower pushing. All right, let's keep moving all around there. All right, we got 14-inch rims in the front, 14-inch rims in the rear to keep the weight down. I only had a rear track width option, so I maxed it out. I figured, hey, why not? It's not going to hurt anything, It hurts the handling, and that's what we want. We want it to hurt the handling. Why? Because we're drifting. All right? We don't need grip. We want to slide. All right? And we got a 10-speed transmission to handle all that power, just in case wherever you need to go. I mean, we do have a top speed on this thing of 258 miles per hour. It's very fast. And it's got some good numbers. Just got a stock drive line. It doesn't have the carbon fiber one. All right. As you can tell, if I tried to put the carbon fiber one on there, it would take me up to an S1 801. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make an A800. Right? Right. We've got a drift differential on here. And then we got race brakes, drift springs and dampeners. No anti-roll bars on the front, and as you're going to tell, if I go up one, look, it goes right up to an S1 801, so we couldn't do it. Okay, so the front is just stock, but the rear, however, I could have picked and choosed, really. All right, I could have picked and choosed on this thing to either have the rear or the front on sport. I decided to go with the rear. All right, but as you can tell, if I try to do anything higher, it'd take me up to an S1. Can't tune it. It's all right. Moving on. We got a stock chassis reinforcement, no roll cage. Okay, we don't want any of that stuff because, as you can tell, it takes you right up to an S1 anyways. Doesn't matter which one you would pick. But we do have a race weight reduction. We're saving over 700 pounds off of this vehicle. I mean, hey, they're muscle cars. They're big metal beast, heavy thingamajiggies. So by saving a whole lot of weight and still staying in the A800 range and having 1500 horsepower, 1100 foot-pounds of torque, you can't be mad at that. All right, and that's all you got. No engine, modifications, air filters, turbos, superchargers. But this thing does have boost. It has 22 pounds of boost. And funny thing is, 22 is my favorite number. If you didn't know. I don't know why it became my favorite number, but even back in the Forza Motorsport days, my drift cars had the number 22 on the side of the car. Just don't know. I don't know why I picked it. It was so long ago. Either way, moving on. As you can tell, I did do the car mastery on this only just so I could get that new 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona Hemi. So that's the way you get that vehicle is by using the car mastery on this Charger. And there you have it. There's that. And let's get right to the tune, right? So we got 55 and 55 to maximize that slide. All right, gearing As you can tell, it doesn't have to go all the way to the very end. I didn't see a really huge change in top speed going all the way to the end, so I just scrunched everything more together, and it works. Alignment is completely wild. I don't even know how it works. I don't, I throw numbers into a car as a tuner. That's what you do, and it works. So we got 2.1 degree positive, negative 5 degree negative. Toe is, negative 1.0, and then 2.5 with a caster of 7 degree. All right, they're all degree. I know I missed saying degree on them. Doesn't matter. It is a wild alignment, and it works. I don't even know how it works. I really don't. It works, and it's wild. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Either way, moving on. Anti-roll bars, you can't mess with them. The one in the rear had the sport, anti-roll bars, but you can't mess with those. All right. Springs, I decided to say, you know what? This is a big, heavy vehicle from the get-go. So I'm just going to go soft and soft. So 322 and 322.4 in both of them. Lows you can go is 7.5 in the front, 6.5 in the rear. So the rear is just a little lower than the front. It's wild. It works. Dampening is 20, 1, 20, and 20. This is nothing new if you're used to looking at my tunes. I use this a lot for my all-wheel drive cars. No downforce to worry about. As we knew, everything was stock all the way around. It looks good. Brakes. We do have the race brakes, but I decided to leave it 50 and 100 because that's really controversial around different people. Some people like my 70 130, and some people don't. Some people would rather just have it at 50 and 100 and just call it a day. So I decided to go that route. And differential, if you're new to my channel, this is just how I usually do it. It's 76, 86, 97, 97, and then I work the center balance for this for all of my tunes. All right, but it's usually these numbers, and these numbers rarely change. They do change from time to time, but they're usually, this is my go-to. And then I work the center balance and work these numbers. So 71 seems to be the best for this car, and so on and so forth. So yeah, there you go. There's the tune. Nothing else better to do than to go outside and have a nice listen to this vehicle and go sideways. Loading. Oh, look at that. We're already out there. All right, absolutely beautiful. I love this orange. It is the same color as my orange Subaru that I have in real life. I love orange. And when you're in parking lots, you can always hear people saying, I don't know where my car is. Well, I'll tell you what, having an orange car makes a whole difference. You're like, oh, I can see my car. I know where it's at. Either way. That's why I like my orange car. This is easy to find. Everybody has their whites and silvers and blacks, and you can't find your car in a parking lot. And here I am just walking right up to my car. It's like, I know where mine is. It's right there. It's orange. Easy to find. Yeah, this thing gets sideways. It really does. It is super fun. And I've already taken it down the mountain. I have. I loved it. It gets over 1.1 million. I slept by that real bad. I got over 1.1 million points with it. And I mean, I was tuning it as I was going down. It is what it is. But, it's sweet. And I know a lot of you guys out there are muscle car fans. So I think you're going to really fall in love with this car. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get it out there for you guys. Nobody reminded me. I had so many other projects. But it is what it is. We've got a 42.8 there. Not too bad. But I mean, this car's been out since what? 2021, I think? And here it is, 2024, and I have almost coming up to 2025, and I have just got to the vehicle last night and tuned it and shared it. It's crazy. And there's still cars out there in this game that I have yet to share. It's unreal. But it is what it is. This thing's smooth. It really is. But as you can tell, it's got that 22 pounds of boost right there. It's got my favorite number, like I said. And it works perfectly. Look at all that power. It is just mad. It is just mad. There's the torque right there. Torque comes in first right there. Then the horsepower. Yeah. Ah, it's glorious. And here you can just listen to this nice engine. You can listen to that nice engine from that guy's name, which is funny. Start out in third. Sounds so good. Oh, hey, guys. Let me just put that out there. Smoke machine. Love this thing. They have nothing to say. A little bit of body roll in there. I mean, it is because we have the soft suspension, but it looks good while doing it. I'm telling you. You know, it's not a jelly bean tune. You can tell it's solid, you know, under that aspect. But yeah, it's a beast. I love this headlights. I love how they just, you know, like no headlights. That's pretty cool. You know, it's a nice feature. I don't think I've ever looked into the trunk of this thing. Look at that. Man, it is such a beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know. It's just it's beautiful, but you really can't put any suitcases in here because you have that big long tube for the fuel. Other than that, you know, you put some duffel bags in the back and then in the front, you're good to go. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I leave mine looking like this orange. I know we can't do anything like Dukes of Hazzard on this because, you know, people get upset. So I just left mine orange with the RT. It looks good just as it is. I don't see a need to put any numbers on there, though if I did, I'd put a number 22 on the side because that's my number. But it is what it is. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. Definitely check out this vehicle. Definitely take the share code. That's the easiest way you're going to find me. Being that it's been, almost 5 years? Yeah, 4 years. 3, 4, around there. Either way, just use the share code just to find me, or you can just, there's other ways to find my tunes. There is, you know. There really is. I mean, hey, you don't even really need, you know, all this stuff here. You know, you can just go right to the creator. Alright. Type in King POSH. And see if it comes up. It's thinking. Whoop. There we go. I was pressing too fast. See, it pops right up. You don't even need the share code. Honestly, all you used to do is type my name in the creator section and you're good. It's that simple. You don't even have to type in the code numbered by number. Just type in King POSH in the creator section and find me. It's that simple. Yeah, it's going to take this thing outside. I'm pretty much done with the video. All I'm going to do is look at just a couple things here. As you can tell how many tunes I have. I have 980 tunes shared right now. 15 designs. I don't even know what those designs are. Oh, I can just click on it and see. You know, they're very simple. I'm a very simple man when it comes to, you know, painting vehicles. Very simple. I'm more of a tuner, you know. Like when you see this, it's like, here we go. Look at all of them, you know. There's so, we would be here all day to find all of my, you know, tunes that I have, you know, shared. And until I love A800, you know, and I love S1 900, you know. But I make sure that all the cars are not S2, you know. I want them to be used for, you know, the open drift lobbies. So I stick around with them. You know, this AMG Hammer looks a lot like the Mercedes that's going to be coming out soon, except I think the Mercedes is a 4-door instead of a 2. So I saw that. I was like, you know what? That car looks awfully familiar, you know. If you need a great electric drift vehicle, definitely go with this thing, the Cupra, or the Cupra. I don't know how they say it. I think it's the Cupra. I'm going to go with the Cupra. Either way, moving on. And then got this wicked thing here, 1750 horsepower. And this is awesome for rally. I have the same amount of power out of my rally class. I think it's for S1 as well. It's a blast. It really is. But yeah, I'm not going to go through everything, but just wanted to show you guys, you know, stuff. Other than that, you know, the tunes. Here we go. Look at that. My share tunes. Just yesterday alone, 160 downloads, 1 like, 226 uses. Not too bad. You know, got some all good numbers. It's not too bad since, you know, all the kids are going back into school. They only play on the weekends. You know, it is what it is. As you can tell, I have so many wheel spins now. I know I just went through it recently, cleaned it all out. Yeah, either way. Oh, it's nighttime. Drifts with ease. I didn't even touch the steering wheel right there. Like I said, this thing doesn't drive straight. You know, it's got a speed. It's got a top speed. You know, but you know, it doesn't drive straight. So, just to let you know. Beautiful. I like this view the most. I like to see where my rear end is at all times. Some people like to be in their cars. I like to be outside just so I can get as close to the wall as possible, or the outside of the track as possible. You know, it is what it is. Monkey Dog. I like that name. Yes. Looks great. Either way. Alright, I've talked enough. I know this is the only video I'm making tonight. I decided that's what I'm doing. Man, does that guy have problems streaming? He popped up like, what, 4, 5, 6 times while we were making this video? I'm not sure. It's been a few. But yeah, either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.